Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. Today it's the Collab-tastic ladies coming at you once again. And for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And Collab-tastic ladies is a group of ladies. We've been working together for over a year now, and it consists of myself, Joylyn Grindle, Becky's Empty Nest, Jamie Gerazi, and Living in Leaven with Lauren A. And Lauren's on a leave of absence right now, but the rest of us are coming together this month. We try to do a collab once a month together, and this month we're using the Alamar Spanglish Palette. And so the palette came in a kit, and I got the whole kit. It came with the little earrings and a set of brushes and the eyeshadow primer. And this is a sticky base primer, and so I'm using it today, and I'm hoping that I can do it justice. But anyway, we're going to use this palette today. Look at all these pretty colors. So there's some pinks and oranges and a couple of purples, and this, it's almost like a greenish brown. Anyway, it's brown, but it's not a cool tone brown. It's a warm brown. So anyway, I'm gonna get right into this, and we'll have we're using the hashtag this month, Collab-tastic ladies April, and so you should be able to find everybody's videos and through the hashtag. All right, well, let me get into this. Let me start out with I'm feeling a kind of an orange vibe today, so I'm thinking about starting out with I want to start out with this orange right here. It's called Muy Excited. So, and it's really pigmented, so I'm going to do my best to just tap it in and place it where I want it before I start any kind of blending. So anyway, I'm just going over like that, like a V shape. I'm going down on the lid and over, into the crease up above my natural crease, because I have hooded eyes. And then I'm just gonna keep tapping and let that kind of transition up a little bit. And maybe just a little more right there in the corner. And the thing about this eyeshadow primer is because it is sticky, it causes the pigments to just to set it and absorb into it. And so it's not, if you're not used to using this technique or this method, you're gonna you may be on a learning curve with it, but it's a really great way for the pigments to show up, is by using an eyeshadow primer, if you want that intensity of color, which today I do. All right, so let me do the other side. And another good thing about a sticky primer is that it's going to stay there. It's not going to dry or set quickly, and so you've got time, to work with it. And that's what we need. We need a little time. So the owner, the creator of Alamar Cosmetics, her name is Gaby, and you can find her over on Instagram, and I'll try to link her Instagram handle down below. But anyway, this is like the third palette that she did, and I think there's even a fourth one out now. I've got the first three. I just need to get the fourth one. And she usually creates brushes to go with each palette, and she's come out with bronzers and blushes and lippies and, you know, all sorts of products since she got started. Anyway, but she used to work for Boxycharm. And so I'm not sure exactly all that she did for Boxycharm, but I know that we saw her like in videos, and you know, she knew her stuff. She knows her stuff. Let me just put it to you that way. I got a little down there. I didn't want it. Okay, so that's a pretty good start right there, I think. Maybe I need a little more right through here. Let me just work right through here for a second. I want to try to transition these colors evenly, the same, you know, on both sides. That's the one thing about working with pigments like this, is that, you know, if you don't get it even, it's hard to, you know, it's easy to build up, but it's hard to start in with the darkest shade. So, okay, now what I want to do is I want to go in with this lighter shade here. I'm using the same brush. This is the Alamar fluffy brush. It went with the first palette. This set with the green handles went with the first palette. I want to go in with this peachy shade right here. It's called IQ Cute or something. I'm not sure how to pronounce it in Spanish. And so I'm just gonna like tap around what I just laid down, just to kind of soften the edges. And take some down here on the, like the center section of the lid. And continue to transition that orange up towards the brow bone. Like that. And bam, we got color, boys and girls. I love this shade right here. I think it's so pretty. If you start out with this shade, you know, in the crease and then build up, I mean, it really makes a pretty crease color for, you know, to build on no matter which way you go in this palette, with the purples or the pink or whatever, the oranges. Okay. Let me just kind of blend right here a little bit. Alright, now I want to go into that brown shade. It's kind of a, I want to say a pukey brown. But anyway, it's definitely a warm brown. And I'm just gonna like deepen up just that little outward section right there. Just right there. Not taking it too far in or too high up. I'm just staying right there in the corner. And I'm just pressing it in. Just a little bit more. Trying to get both sides to match. Alright, that's pretty good right there. Okay, now I am going to switch brushes. And I'm going to use this one that's got like a little flat edge. And I'm going to use that brown, and I'm going to go underneath the lash line. Just kind of keep it tight. And now the other side. Alright, now I'm going to use a smaller fluffy brush. I'm going to go back into that little light orange one called Cute or something like that. And I'm just going to put a little bit just around that brown to kind of smoke that out. It's that pinky one that I used to transition with. So not too much, but just enough to kind of help blow it out. I love this shade. I think it's so pretty. Okay, and I'm just blending. Just blending all around. These shades blend so well together. Okay, now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a pop of shimmer on the lid. And I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to use some MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going in with the flat brush from that Alamar collection. And I'm going into this orange shade up here. It's called Pedro Like. Really pretty. And the way that this palette is set up is that the 4 shimmers at the top section, these 4 shimmers right here, there's like a water drop beside each one, which stands for, you know, you can wet your brush or you can wet these shadows and get them to really pop. So I'm just going to build that up on the brush, and then I'm going to go right in this intersection. I'm going going to try to build it up to where it'll really pop. And there's like a gold shift to this shade. You can see some gold flecks in it as you place it on the eye. It's really, really pretty. So I'm just blending that into the other shades next to it. So I'm kind of like going at an angle, like from here down to here, just that whole part there. And I think all of the palettes, all of these Alamar palettes, they stand alone, but they can also interchange with one another. Okay, and just a little bit right down here. In the front. I'm just kind of swinging that around the corner there, just ever so slightly. Just like that. I love this shade. This shade right here is popping. Popping, as Michaela says. She got everybody on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere saying the word popping. I never did pick up her palette, but it's still available over on the Beauty Bakerie site. I checked on it. I'd like to get it, but we'll see. So again, I'm just trying to really build this up. And I'm going to be from right there to like right here on the, it's like at an angle is what I'm doing. So I could just draw that line and just show you. And then going all the way into the corner and swing it around. Swing your partner round and round, do-si-do, round and round. Alright, and then just a little bit right there in the front. And let that orange just really come to life. And using it in the inner corner, to me, is what really brings it to life. So, okay, now we just need a good blend on that. So I'm going to go back in with that big fluffy brush that I used, and we're just going to blend, blend, blend right through there, just to get that all those shades just to come together without any lines showing. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I've got a new blush I want to use today from Gaby Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, will y'all take a look at this? This is in the shade BL05 Tender. It's a gradient blush, and I know it's pigmented, but it's so creamy and it's beautiful. And so I'm going to use this duo fiber brush from Cosmetics, and I'm going to just swirl my brush around and just pick up a little bit at a time. And I just want to place that on my cheeks without going ham with it, because the color is like bam in your face. Do some X's and some O's. Get that to blend. That's pretty. Alright, doing it again, just going around real light. Tap it on. And then X's and O's and blend it up and out. Love, love, love. The formula on this is so pretty. Let me swatch it for you and let y'all see it. Look at that. It's almost like an eyeshadow. It's got so much pigment in it. So anyway, these are available on the Gaby website. They're new. I picked up 2 of them. I got this one and I got like a salmon pink one. I'm going to build it up just a little bit more. Just because I can. Oh, it's so pretty. All right. That's enough. Alright, I'm going to take my bronzer brush, and I'm just going to blend the bronzer and the blush together. And the bronzer I used today is from Alamar Cosmetics as well. It's this little trio palette that I've been using, the complexion trio. This is for the medium. I'm at work, Solterra, and Always Summer. And I like that medium shade right there. It just works for me. Alright. So I've got a lippy today from Gaby Cosmetics. It's Sheer Shine. And it's really bright color, but it's a very sheer color. And I'm not going to use a lip liner because it's almost like a lip balm. I mean, it's a lipstick, no doubt, but and you can build it up. But to me, in real life, it looks more orange than what it's showing up on the camera. But anyway, really pretty color. This is in the shade First Love. Alright, y'all, let me pop off camera. I'm gonna put some mascara on and some highlighter, and I will be back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I put on some mascara. I use this one here from MAC. It's called Magic Extension. Just one coat, just a simple coat of mascara. I did the highlighter from IBY Beauty, and this is in the shade Radiant Glow. And then I just did a little inner waterline highlighter or eyeliner with the Complex Culture Double Dimension. And this is like a matte deep plum shade on this dark end here, and I just did that in the waterline. And so anyway, that is the look, and I like it. I like it a lot. So today for foundation, I'm using the primer from the Dewy Skin Primer from Ciate London. So I was trying this out underneath the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation to see if I could, you know, give that another go. And so far that seems to be doing very well. My skin feels very hydrated. I did set everything down with the Coty Airspun setting powder. It's a translucent setting powder. It does have a scent to it, which I really don't care for, but there's tons of product. It's affordable. And so anyway, I try to use it every now and then. So anyway, it's been in the beauty industry since 1935. Can y'all believe that? It's a very nostalgic product. So anyway, I did set underneath my eyes today. For concealer, I used the Master Conceal from Maybelline. It's from the Master Studio collection, and this is in the shade 10 Fair. So the foundation and the concealer are a little bit on the yellow side for me. I usually lean towards neutral foundations, but you know, I make it work. It doesn't look too yellow, I don't think. But anyway, this palette, y'all, oh my gosh. And I just stuck to those, the orange, and then of course that salmon pink, and then the brown, and then this bright shiny orange over here. Those are the shades I used today. So 4 shades out of that palette using the Alamar brushes, plus one more from e.l.f. This little tiny fluffy brush here. And so anyway, let's just set this down. Let's see, I'm going to go back into this MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to hold it kind of far away because this stuff is potent. And if you spray it too close to your face, it's just gonna, you know, dewy drops everywhere. Alright, that is it for me today, you guys. And I still have it on my shirt. It falls, you know. Anyway, I love this blush, y'all. Y'all need to go to the Koki website and check out their blushes and lipsticks and stuff. They're fun colors for summer. All right, I just want to thank my girls for collabing with me once again. So anyway, check out the hashtag Collabtastic Ladies April. It's down here in the description, and hopefully everybody uses it correctly and you can find us all. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching today. Thank you so much for your time, and whatever time of day it is that you're watching, day or night, wherever you're at in the world. And I just want to say thank you and God bless you today. It's my prayer. I'll see you next time. Bye.